right now. Okay. Hi, DKP! Hi! Wait. I always get confused. That's who who I list out, who I've already said hi to. Hi, Derek! Hi, Amazing Dragon Soul! Hi, Alex! Hi, Pedaloza! Hi, Lord Theo! Welcome! Oh, hi, Nanaman! Welcome! Okay, so we have quite a bit to discuss since we have the last 2 episodes to discuss. Did you guys watch it? Did you guys enjoy it? I was in my kitchen. I thought an ambulance passed by. It was just me. Hi, Marcel. Welcome. Okay. So today we're gonna be talking about the latest episodes of Wonderful Precure. So that's episode 5 and 6. 5 aired last week, and episode 6 just aired this Saturday. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about those today. What did you guys think if you guys saw them? By the way, I do recommend watching Wonderful Precure so that you can keep in touch with what's going on. Because yeah, we will be getting into spoilers, and at this point, we are getting kind of far. Well, not too far, but we are getting far. So I do recommend you start watching if you haven't already. So yeah, but if you still don't mind spoilers and you just want to be here for a good time, then that's okay too. I want to share that my Oreo is out. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like Oreo was out and about. Since this focus on pets. Oh, I see. Oreo is so cute. I'm glad. Cats. Oreo's your cat, right? Cats are so cute. Yeah, I think there's an episode that's supposed to be focused on Yuki that's coming soon. But yeah, that'll be for another time. So, today, we'll first start with episode 5 since that's what aired. So, this episode introduced us to the wands that the Cures are holding, also known as the friendly tags. So yeah, that's the episode, and that's the episode where they make their debut. But there's a key moment. There's something very important that happens during that episode as well. We'll get to that in a second. Let me just get to the screenshots just so I can recap. Okay, where is it? There we go. Okay, so in this episode, I'll be going I'll be basically giving my thoughts on the episode. Episode 5 might be a little bit hazy because it's been about a week since I saw the episode, but it's okay. So we start off the episode with Komugi and Iroha going on a walk again, as they usually do every morning. Do you know about Greek mythology just a little bit? Does it have to do with the Wonderful Precure? I'm not sure. I know a teeny bit of Greek mythology, but not too much. But anyways, we start off with Iroha and Komugi are out on a walk, just like usual, and there is an emphasis on the leash, and this is going to be a big what's the word? It's a big motive this episode around. I can talk. It's a big motive this time around in the episode. So yeah, they're going on a walk. Everything's fine until Iroha and Komugi they meet a young girl with her mother, and she has a little pet dog of her own named Plum, and it's so cute. Oh, this is a little baby. And yeah, Iroha gets along with Plum pretty well, and it shows that Iroha is able to get along with like pretty much every animal, at least so far. We'll get to that in a moment. able to gain Pon's trust. And yeah, the girl and her mother were trying to get Pon to go on a walk, but it wasn't as obvious as it might seem at first, because you know Pon is just a little puppy still, and Pon might not understand how to go on walks. And we see a little hint that Komuki might be a teeny bit jealous. Just a teeny bit. She might be a little bit jealous as to what's going on. And that might be a hint for later. And yeah. And then we see, just before the opening, there's a Garu. There's a Garu who's about to hatch. Well, it's frozen in an ice cube, which is kind of hinting at what animal like the Garu could be this episode. And we'll find out in a moment. Hi, Magino! Welcome! And so, after the opening, they actually bring Pon to Iroha's house, and her parents get to meet her father gets to meet Pon as well, and Iroha explains how to gain a dog's trust when it comes to like introducing them to walks, and she explains how she did so with Komuki. And again, we see a big emphasis on the leash. And yeah, and Komuki thinks that she's just like good at walks since the beginning, but no, she may have not remembered that she still had to be trained for walks, and she wasn't used to leashes either. And Iroha just reminded Komuki of that, and Komuki gives the silliest expression. And yeah, her reaction was hilarious. Yeah, it was. And yeah, and there's a lot of emphasis once again on the leash. And there's an important sentence that's said here that Iroha says, and that the leash is a symbol of trust between an owner and their pet. Well, specifically a dog, but you get the idea, you know? And so yeah. And then we actually get to a flashback where Komugi was back when Komugi was injured, because we found out that Komugi was abandoned, most likely by her previous owner, and she had trust issues. And Iroha really wanted to look after Komugi, but her mom was like, "No, we can't just keep her because she has an owner, because she already has a collar on her." And so Iroha still really wanted to be with Komugi, and she took care of Komugi, and then they ended up growing too attached, and they kept her. And I guess they never found the Komugi's original owner. And I mean, given the circumstances, I don't think Komugi would want to go back to her previous owner. So yeah, Komugi was treated with love and happiness from Iroha, and yeah, and so they grew even closer. And we also get a moment where they find the leash, and Komugi loves that leash. I'm just a bit upset it's taking so long to have the plot focus on Mayu and Yuki. They're gonna get there, don't worry! I'm pretty sure soon enough they're gonna have more focus on Mayu and Yuki. Don't worry. Do you think Komugi's original owner will be a plot point later? Maybe! We don't know so far. We don't know who abandoned Komugi. We have no idea if it could be plot relevant, but it could be. It might be. We don't know yet. But it would be interesting if they did. But yeah, then we see Komugi and Iroha bonding even more. And yeah, they end up deciding to keep Komugi, since Iroha and Komugi were just they're inseparable. Hi, baby Dust! Welcome! Yeah, they're just inseparable. And Iroha was remembering of that moment as well. I'm pretty sure it was Iroha that was out of the two was like reminiscing of that. I'm pretty sure it was Iroha. Yeah, it was Iroha. And yeah, and then Iroha asks Komugi like why she ended up like choosing that leash. And Komugi was just like it's because you chose it. Pretty simple answer. But yeah. And Iroha is really happy to know about how Komugi feels about everything. And yeah, it's nice. In this case, it's really nice to see how they feel about everything. And you know that Komugi can actually express her thoughts to Iroha. And yeah. And then we get a cute little snippet of Mayu and Yuki. And yeah, Mayu is just she's like super happy that she got a walk bag from Iroha, and she's like trying to figure out what to do to give in return to Iroha. And so she decides she's thinking of something. She has an idea of what she's gonna do, and that's pretty much all we see of them, I think, for this episode. And then yeah, they're all happy. Iroha's happy, and Komugi then mentions that she wants to wear a leash as a human as well, but that's not exactly doable because Komugi, you know, her being a dog, she doesn't quite understand that leashes are meant for dogs. They're not meant for humans to wear. But then the Garu hatches, and it's time for them to go. And so they head off, and yeah, they head off, and it's around the sea. And then we catch a glimpse that the Garu this episode is a penguin. It's a penguin, and it's not just any penguin, because we see that that it's a special Garu. It has a glowing teal or turquoise gem on its forehead. So yeah, like we see that, and then we see Satoru as well. Satoru comes along, and yeah, so they decide to transform, and they transform, and then they go try to do the chase as usual, but it's icy. There's ice. They're not used to doing chases on ice, and so they slip and slide, and they're not used to this at all. And the penguin is maneuvering very well. The penguin is going at it, and like it's like super duper fast, and they can't reach him. Many are behind with sword, I think. What? Huh? I'm confused. But anyway, the penguin's got form was still cute in a way to me. Yeah, I understand. They're behind. Okay, I get it now. Because they fell on ice. I get it now. But yeah, they're slipping and sliding, and they're not used to this. And so I do like how this is actually a good way to show trust. Because there's a scene where they actually they grab each other's hand, and that's actually, you know, when you're slipping and sliding on ice, you know, you need someone there to help like regain your balance. And I thought that was actually it was a pretty good way to show like the whole trust thing. And yeah, and so Iroha explains to Komugi like that she needs to glide on the ice and like slide on it, and not just run around. And Komugi kind of gets it. So they try to get to the penguin, but the penguin just is too fast for them, and then it dives, and they don't know what to do because it's in the water now. And then the Garu comes back out, and they're still trying to figure out how to like get the Garu to calm down. But the penguin is also running out of breath because of how fast it's moving. And so, yeah, they're not sure what to do. But Wonderful has an idea. Komugi has an idea. And so she asks Friendly to launch her to the sky, and she actually manages to get a hold of the Gadu for just a moment. But there was an ice bridge that the Gadu had made with its ice beam, and that bridge wasn't too stable, and part of it collapsed right at the middle, which causes both the Gadu and Komugi, aka Cure Wonderful, to fall down into the ocean. And Komugi doesn't know how to swim, at least not as a human. I don't know if she knows how to swim as a dog, but she doesn't know what to do. And so Iroha reaches out to Komugi, and thankfully, just in time, the leash comes out and actually helps save them. And yeah, that was a very touching moment, because it just shows how the leash was foreshadowing everything during this up to this episode. And it makes a lot of sense, because they did say that the leash was a symbol of trust. And so with that, the leash actually the leash ties them together and manages to save them. Like when Iroha reaches out, and the leash attaches both of them together, and Komugi is saved! You're Wonderful saved! And so they still have to figure out how to deal with the penguin after that dramatic rescue. And so after that, oh, hi Johnny Cat, welcome! Hi Rado, welcome! Yeah, after that, once they get onto I think they get onto stable ground, I think. And oh no! I lied. The ice breaks under them after. So, but thankfully, they're saved by the mirror stone that happens to shine right when they need it most. And they're saved, and they're floating now. And then the leash becomes the friendly tag. Da-da-da! And they both get the friendly tags. And Iroha is actually able to use it as Cure Friendly. But Komugi is really surprised. She wants to use it too, but she's not able to for some reason, and we don't know why yet. And so Iroha as Cure Friendly manages to catch up with the Gadu thanks to the wonderful not the wonderful Tact, the friendly Tact help. And actually, I was really surprised with what the friendly Tact does, because instead of an attack, basically it's a tool to help them chase after the Gadu, depending on the situation. So I thought that was actually really cool, and the animation for it is so cute. The little it's not really a dance, but like the whole drawing the hearts and stuff. It's so cute. And yeah, Iroha was able to get bunny ears, and she was able to sense when the Gadu was coming out of the water. And yeah, but during all this, Komugi, aka Cure Wonderful, is still contemplating as to why she can't use the friendly tag just yet. But it's okay, because they managed to get the Gadu and hug him and save him, and the Gadu turns into the Kirarin penguin! Yay! And the Kirarin penguin is saved, and so everything is fine and dandy, or at least it seems, because something on Komugi's mind is she's still stuck on the fact that she wasn't able to use the wand. She really did want to use it, but it's okay, because this episode still has a pretty happy ending, because regardless of the fact that Komugi can use the wand or not, Iroha and Komagi are like their bond so like is super strong, and and thankfully their bond turned into a power that was able to save them and help them. So yeah, that was episode 5. What did you guys think of it? Honestly, I really loved how this episode like used the leash as like to foreshadow the friendly Tact. And also I like how like, you know, showing that it was a symbol of trust, and it makes sense, you know? Because because the leash is a pretty much a symbol of trust between a dog and their owner. It really does. It was a really cute episode, and it really like it really had like it had a silly battle too, and I did like that it presented them with a challenge. And it presented them with a challenge, like, you know, because this time they were on ice, and you know they had to adapt since you know they had to chase after the penguin. So I do like how they're making it more diverse and not as easy as we run around and chase the animal and we get the gadu and then we save the gadu. No, it's not just that. It's like some of them are gonna prove to be a challenge. But my one hope is that it's not always with the gadu that are the kidarin animals. I like how it delved a bit with Iroha and Komaki's bond. Same, honestly, it was so cute. And also, yeah, I really love the fact how like the storytelling is really good so far. I feel like they're going into their backstory as well, and even though Komagi is still like pretty much you know, she still acts like a dog, which is understandable because she is one. She doesn't know how to be human yet. You know, we're not like you can't exactly expect a dog who only knows how to act like a dog to be, you know, to actually act like a human, you know? So, like, to me it makes sense that Komagi still acts the way she does. And we're gonna see actually part of that play a big factor in the next episode. Because in the next episode, it's literally called Komagi Argues with Iroha. They get into an argument for the first time ever. It's quite the episode that actually it took a turn. It took a turn that I wasn't expecting, but honestly, like I ended up liking. It's sad, but I think it's needed, and we'll go into that in a moment. But what did you guys think about the episode 5? It was really cute. It was really cute. We'll get into episode 5 in a moment. Sad to see that the besties fight. I know, but I think, given everything, I think it shows like it's supposed to like show their growth as well. I think this is important. This is one of the more important episodes. Because, like I said, I'm not expecting Komagi to automatically understand how to act like a human because she's a dog, you know? It still takes some time. It'll take some time for her to adjust. You know? It's really cute and funny, but is it cuter than Plum? What do you mean? Wonderful Precure is just as cute. It's really cute. Very cute. I haven't seen the newest one yet though. I had to go out when I planned to watch it. It's okay! I hope you're able to watch it. If you don't want to get spoiled, I do recommend you don't watch this part. Because I'm gonna be going over episode 6. And it is quite the episode, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I do recommend, if you haven't seen episode 6, please watch it first because it's an important episode, and it's definitely not what you're gonna expect. So, whammy episode, basically. Okay, so we're gonna start talking about episode 6. So, please don't, unless you don't care about spoilers, please don't watch. block my ears. Carry on. Okay. So, episode 6 starts off with the restoration of the Nico Garden. Since the Kirarin penguin is back and he's happy and he's happy and he is back to normal, and so more of the the Nico Garden is restored. And I have a feeling, like, based on this, the Nico Garden is going to get livelier and prettier with every Kirarin animal we get. But I feel like it's not going to be completely restored yet, unless they decide to do something else. If all of the Kirarin animals come along, and I don't know if they're supposed to be like, if you're gonna get all the Kirarin animals and then the Nico Garden is gonna be completely restored and then something else happens, or if they're gonna like try to extend how long it takes for them to get the Kirarin animals. I don't know, but we'll see. But I don't think it's gonna extend for too long because there's only 9 of them, if I remember right. And so far, we have 2 out of the 9, and it's only episode 5, and we're just at the start of episode 6, so probably not. Hi Isaac, welcome! So yeah, the Nico Garden is restored even more, and yeah, everyone's happy, except for Komugi, once again. Because Komugi is upset that she's not able to use the friendly tact, and so she's pouting about it. She's pouting because honestly, like, it's understandable. She's a dog and she doesn't know, she doesn't really know how to like express her frustration. She wants to be able to do stuff with Iroha, and yeah, she's sad about that. They still have to find Nico. Maybe that'll play a part too. True, they do have to find Nico. We don't know how Nico is gonna show up. And yeah. Yeah. And so, okay, I'm gonna try to go through the episode the best I can. Cause not all the images were there. So wait, hold on. Let me just get. Because I do, like, I'm just a bit more visual, so I can, like, I'm able to, like, I feel like I need something to, like, to help guide me. So wait, let me just get, I'm gonna go based on what we saw. Komugi's frustration with not being able to use the wand, yeah. Okay, hold on 1 second, I'm just gonna make sure something. Expresses the fact that she really wants to use the friendly tact alongside Iroha. Iroha doesn't quite understand. Like, Iroha just assumes that she just wanted to use the friendly tact too. But there's more to that. And yeah, so we catch Iroha talking with the Komugi at the just outside, and excuse me. Hi, Darkest, welcome! So yeah, they're just outside in their backyard. I think it's their backyard. And so yeah, Iroha is cheering Komugi up by giving her, like, she's brushing her, and she's also giving her a treat, and they do their little handshake paw thing, which is so cute. And then, something I found funny is Komugi ends up saying, she ends up like, saying yummy! and then Iroha's mom comes in, and Iroha was not expecting her mom to be there right away because she thought she was already working, but she's waiting here for her patient actually. And so Iroha has to cover up for that. And so yeah, and then Iroha's mother's patient comes. Does this mean you wouldn't have paws on your model? What don't have paws. I don't have the paws. I'm sorry. I don't. I know there's like these like live 2D paws that allows you to like use hand tracking, but I don't know. I don't really have like another like hand tracking device I could use. I don't know how to set it up either. I mean, I could try it eventually, but I don't know. But yeah. So, Iroha's mother's patient. Iroha's mother's patient arrives, and they were late, but it's okay. Because honestly, Iroha's mother's patient has the cutest little poodle ever, and his name is Choco. It's so cute. And yeah, so we get to meet her patient and the Choco. So cute, so cute. And Choco is anxious, pretty anxious, and so Iroha, just like with Plum in the last episode, she's able to like calm Choco down. And again, Komaki is noticing this, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like how Iroha is giving other like pets like the friendly treatment. Jealousy, yeah. And yeah, Iroha does say that she wants to be like friends with everyone, but Komaki still just wants like to be with Iroha. And Iroha ends up going alongside with her mother to keep Choco calm during her appointment. And Komaki has to stay behind because they fear that Komaki might make Choco more nervous. And so Iroha is not Iroha. Komaki is pretty disappointed in this. And then we go back to Mayu and Yuki just for a moment. Komaki pouts. She really does pout. She's not having it. She just wants to be with Iroha. And so yeah, we get a glimpse of what Mayu and Yuki are doing, and they're actually working on Iroha's gift. And Mayu is actually really super focused on her gift that she doesn't even notice her mom talking, which I found a little bit funny. But yeah, apparently her dad is actually calling, and so yeah, and it's not straight out. It's not like elaborated just yet on what he does, but I think he's a photographer, an animal photographer, which does make sense. It does make sense given the theme of the show. And he's actually in Tanzania. Tanzania? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing the name. But yeah, he's in Tanzania. Is it Tanzania? I think that's how you pronounce it, right? But anyways, yeah, and he's video calling Mayu, and he actually shows a picture of a lion that he took in hint. And yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool way to introduce what the next Gada was gonna be. Pretty cool foreshadowing. And so yeah, we just get a heartful moment with Mayu talking to her dad. And yeah. And then Mayu's mom also mentions that Mayu's gonna be starting school soon, and that she already made a friend. And Mayu's a little bit like shy about it because like they just only acquainted, so it's, you know, they're not exactly friends yet, but like, I mean, to Iroha they might be, but Mayu's just like not sure, like, you know, she's not sure if they're actually friends or not. Yeah, and it's normal because she's shy. And yeah. So then we go back to Iroha and Komagi actually wants to be of help to Iroha. And so Iroha doesn't quite understand. So she's just like, here, go fetch this ball. And Komugi falls for it for a moment, which I find kind of funny, because you know when like you just throw something for a dog to go fetch, and then they just go after it. No hesitation. It's just like their minds are they just switch immediately. Oh, ball, go get. Gotta get the ball, and then yeah, but then then she said not like that. Komugi is just like, no, that's not what I meant. I want to be useful to you. And yeah, Iroha doesn't quite understand. She's kind of brushing it off a bit, and they end up like going to bed. And again, Komugi said that's not exactly what I meant, but she drifts off to sleep. Hi and welcome! And so, Iroha is super... not Iroha. I keep mixing them up. I don't know why. Anyways, Komugi, the next day, is super excited to go on her walk. But then, the leash is gone. And they noticed that... They realized that the leash had turned into the friendly tags. And so Iroha tells Komugi that there's nothing they can really do, so they have to use another leash. But Komugi doesn't like that. Komugi wants it to be her leash, the leash that they always use. She doesn't quite understand the fact that the leash is gone. And so she's upset about that. And so Iroha tries to convince her. Iroha tries to convince her that there's nothing they can do. The leash is gone. And Komugi is so stubborn about this. She just wants the leash. And this is the tipping point. This is where things start to escalate. Because Komugi does not want to go on a walk with anything else. And then here comes the garu-garu. The garu-garu hatches. But we don't know what it is yet. Komugi refuses to go on a walk without her leash. Exactly, she refuses. She wants her leash. And yeah, then Iroha's parents notice that Komugi and Iroha haven't gone on their walk, and that they seem pretty distant, which is something that they've never really seen before. And so we see Satoru and Iroha at the park, and they're talking. They're just talking, and then Komugi hits herself on her head. Poor Komugi, because Komugi is basically playing with Daifuku. And yeah, and Iroha tells Komugi to watch out, and Komugi just basically ignores Iroha about that. And Satoru can tell something's wrong, and he's just like, it's okay if you don't want to tell, but it's fine, because you don't give it the whole Precure the whole Precure secret thing. He's like, maybe I shouldn't try too much after all. Like, you know, like he's understanding. He keeps his space, but then spills everything. And Satoru is like overwhelmed. Poor Satoru. And yeah, Iroha's like upset that Komugi is upset, and she just wanted to be closer with Komugi because they could talk now. They could actually talk to each other. And Satoru actually thinks that Komugi might feel the same, and that Komugi might just want to really try, like, to, since she's able to do stuff that she could never do before, she wants to actually be of help to Iroha, and actually be able to do things to help her. And then they don't really have much time to discuss further because the garu-garu is here, and it's a lion! And we can tell that it's going to be the does have the orange gem. And so they head out. They head out to face off against the Gadu. But you know, the more you love someone, the less they understand. You understand. They go after the Gadu, and actually, Satoru stops for a moment because he's with Daifuku still, and he doesn't know if he should bring Daifuku, but Daifuku wants to go too, so they just go. And you can tell that this is different. This fight is going to hit differently because Mayu actually notices that something's going on. And this is the first time that she's ever noticed anything. And so does Yuki. Yuki senses that something's off too. And yeah, they go find the Gadu, and this is Komugi's her very first time facing off against or even seeing a lion. But they end up transforming. And Komugi as Cure Wonderful ends up asking what animal this is, since she's never seen it before. And yeah, Satoru explains basically that lions can only most lions are seen in zoos unless they're seen in the wild. But it's not common for lions to be in the wild, at least not in Japan. So that's Komugi's introductions to lions, but she doesn't know what's to come because the lion, as the king of all animals, basically roars, and Komugi's instincts like have her frozen. She's too scared to move. And this is something that's actually quite interesting. I didn't expect them to actually, but it makes sense though. It makes sense that they actually that Komugi would be scared because she's technically a dog. So whoops. Oopsie. I kinda went back. Hold on. Where was I? Okay, I was here. And so, since Komugi as Cure Wonderful is unable to fight, Cure Friendly decides to take on the lion herself. And she thinks it's gonna be a walk in the park, just hugging it all. But it turns out it's gonna be much more tricky than that. The lion just goes after her. And yeah, so Friendly tries to use the friendly tact to help her, and she uses the penguin to actually skate along. And yeah, but Komugi is witnessing all of this, and she really, really, really wants to help. She really wants to help Iroha as since they're both Precure, and she wants to help. And so she tries her best to use the friendly wand. I call it the friendly wand. The friendly wand is basically the translation they use in the subtitles. But she tries to use the friendly tact. It doesn't work. And yeah, Wonderful is still is shocked that it still doesn't work. And then it disappears. And for the first time, Wonderful and Friendly revert back into Komugi and Iroha. And the lion escapes. And this time, they're even more upset at each other. Because all Komugi wanted to do was help Iroha. And Iroha is just upset at Komugi for interfering. And yeah, so with the Gadu still on the loose, they're gonna have to find a way to locate it. But thankfully, since it's really big, it can't hide that. It can't hide that well. But still, there's a bigger problem. Komugi is very sad about everything that happened, and she feels like she's useless to Iroha. And so then a really sad thing happens. Maggie ends up in the middle of the night. She hops out of bed and she leaves Iroha. And she walks out. She walks out. And the episode ends there. It was quite the episode. The way things just turned. They turned for the worst, and like Komugi just leaves Iroha like that. It hurts. It's so sad. It really is pretty sad that like it ended up getting to that. It was not what it was not what I was expecting, but it makes sense. I understand why it happened. Because Komugi just wants Iroha to understand. But like she can't make her understand, so if Komugi is no use to Iroha, and Iroha won't understand, Iroha won't understand that she just wants to be of use to her and just help her. Like, what else can Komugi think of doing but leaving? You know? It's pretty sad. And we're left on a cliffhanger as well. And then the ending plays. It's so jarring when the ending played because like it's just this such emotional moment where Komugi is just leaving on her own out into town, and then it just goes one up. It shouldn't be like that. Why is it like that? Why are there's so many anime that just have like these like dramatic cliffhangers, and then they just go into the ending, and the ending itself is like super happy-go-lucky, and it doesn't fit the vibe at all. It doesn't fit. But yeah, that's the end of episode 6, which was quite something. And so, what will happen now? Well, obviously, there's hope, because the next episode is called Friend Liberale. Wait, let me get the full name of the episode. What was it called? Episode 7 is called... Oh yeah, their Friend Liberale. So yeah. Hi, Dr. Medals! Welcome! Hi, me! Welcome! I feel like a silent credit roll would be the choice then. It would be the stronger... It would be all strong... Oh, all the stronger for missing the happy ending music. That's true. But then again, this is an anime whose target audience is for children. But I mean, like Precure has done rarely some parts where they made it like way more serious than before. Because like I think there's a moment in Star Twinkle Precure, where I'm not gonna say what happens, but it's a very serious moment near the finale, and they don't even do the eye catch. Like I think the eye catch was just a black screen, which is scary. But they rarely do anything like that. But it's okay. Episode 7 will be a ride, and I do think it's definitely going to be a key part to it. Yeah, it will. They're gonna finally get their group attack. So we know it's gonna end on a happier note, but we just don't know how it's gonna go. Although I did not see the preview this time, I wanted it to be a surprise. Yeah, don't worry. I'm sure. Like, I usually watch the previews to get an idea of what the next episode is gonna be like, and I try not to watch the previews until I finished watching the episode, so I'm not too spoiled on anything. Because if I would have checked the preview for episode 6, I would have automatically been spoiled. Hi Malwire, welcome! I've been interested in Precure for a long time, but I don't know where to start. what would you suggest starting with? Honestly, there's 21 seasons of Precure. If there's any like interest that you have, like that, if you see that one season looks more appealing to the other, I think, like, I'd say just go for it, because really you can watch any season in any order as long as it's none of the 2 sequel seasons. Because there's 2 sequel seasons. That's Futariwa Precure Max Heart and Yes Precure 5 Go Go. Those are sequels to the original Futariwa Precure and also Yes Precure 5. They're sequels to those respectively. So you can really watch any season in any order. If you do want some recommendations, I can recommend Go Princess is really good. Heartcatch is also really good. I really like Mahotsukai as well. And honestly, there's like Star Twinkle is also really good as well. You can watch really any season. Any season. Like, even if you don't like one season, that's okay. If it's not your cup of tea, that's okay, because there's like 20 other seasons to watch. I'm sure you're bound to find one that you'll like. Don't worry. And this current season is a bit different than the others, because this season, all the Precure seasons up until now have had battles, like actual like fighting battles. But this one they have chase battles, so it's not the same. So you might not get the same vibe if you start like, let's say if you're expecting fighting scenes from Wonderful Precure, you won't get that. Thank you so much. No problem. I hope you find a Precure season that you end up enjoying. You can watch anyone you want. Well, for now, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, honestly, if you want to start anywhere, you can start anywhere pretty much, as long as it's not a sequel season. It could change the actual battles if it doesn't involve the Garagaros, I feel. That's true. But we don't know for sure how it's gonna go. We don't know who the actual enemies are, like aside from the Garagaros. And even then, the Garagaros themselves they're not evil like by nature. They're just like they were forced to become evil. They're just innocent little animals. Wonderful Precure is really inspiring. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. But yeah, honestly, it is super cute. It's definitely different from the other seasons. But I think, like, you know, as long as, like I said, as long as they are able to keep it interesting, and like, I think the storytelling is really gonna make up for this. As long as the storytelling is really good and they develop the characters a lot, I think it can make up for the battles. Like, you know, and as long as they keep the chase battles more interesting as well, then it can be it can make up for it for the lack of fighting. The Garagaros are animals forced to change, so that's why there are no actual battles yet. But yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be actual like battles at all, because from what it seems, I read somewhere that like there was an interview with the producer, and that apparently they're moving away from the battles this season to focus on what they call chase action, and so there might not be battles at all. So it's really to focus on like communication instead of like actually like battling. So I don't know if they're like, they might not actually fight against the like culprits behind like the Garagaros after all. But we'll see. We don't know for sure yet. But I mean, they don't really have any actual attacks, so it's not like unless they introduce an attack, they can't really do much. So it makes more sense that they would try to like talk to the enemy. Maybe later. Yeah, maybe later. What story elements are held constant to the series? Typically, like, it does change. Like, every motive is different. But yeah, there's different motives. Like, for this theme, for Wonderful Precure is humans and animals can all become friends. For the previous season, Hirogado Sky Precure, basically it did really have what was the motive? Basically, it was the main theme is heroism. So yeah, that's the main theme. They usually have a theme and then a motive. So yeah, it does vary as well. For Delicious Party Precure, that series themes for food, gratitude, and sharing. It really varies. And sometimes it's not always like, it doesn't always have like specific like values itself, but the Precure usually goes for all like they go for all sorts of different values and story elements. But usually it's like this the main stories for the most part usually like how Precure is structured. Usually there's an evil bad guys that want to like, they have a goal in mind. But sometimes like in later seasons they've been like changing it up a bit. But typically they'll want something, and then the cures are typically they're typically in middle school, and they'll basically they're minding their own business until one day something happens, like they meet the respective fairy, or like a specific character that comes from the world that they're going to end up trying to save or protect or defend. And yeah, and then it goes from there basically. And some episodes like there's still, some are more like, some can be more important, but honestly, like some feel more like nothing happens really throughout the episode. But at the same time, you get character development in every episode, so it's not really you're not really missing out on much. Like what? Wait, I worded that wrong. Like how do I word this? It's like a piece of a puzzle in a way. Like each episode, like it may not stand out on its own sometimes. Sometimes it does, but like it really feels like a piece of the puzzle, like that fits together with the whole show. I don't know. Did that make sense? I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but that's the way I see it. Like some episodes might like seem like insignificant, but there is a purpose behind it. It depends. They have a different theme each season, for what I can tell. Yeah, they do. It feels episodic so far here. Yeah, I mean, it does air it's been airing every Sunday for the past 21 years. So, well, yeah, 20 years, 20 and 21 years, pretty much. This is the 21st season, so they've been going at it for like 21 seasons, which is like 20 years. So yeah, like obviously the plot is meant to kind of span out through the entirety of the year. But yeah. Well, I'll see how it turns out. Yeah, it honestly depends. I know what you mean. The emotional payoff of watching a heroine succeed is much better if you feel like you've watched her change and grow. Yeah, and for some seasons that like it holds so true. Like for a lot of them actually. Oh, practically all of them, because really, like I said, it feels like like each episode feels like a piece of a puzzle that when you put together, you know, it really brings out you know, how they've grown since the beginning, even if it's just a little bit, you know, because some cures do get more focused than others, but it's still like, you know, it's still some development. Each season is a year or so. Are they all in the same general setting, such as modern Japan? Pretty much. Usually it'll be a fictional town that the cures will live in, but it's usually set in modern Japan. Yeah. And yeah, each season lasts roughly 48 to 50 episodes. The longest seasons have been 50 episodes long. And the shortest was Healing Good, but that was because of COVID reasons. And I think Tropical Rouge was also fairly short. Oh yeah, Tropical Rouge Precure is also fairly short because of the pandemic as well. Both of those seasons got affected by the pandemic. Honestly, if you just want a really fun time, I honestly recommend Tropical Rouge. You'll see why when you watch it. Don't worry. Like, it's honestly meant. Tropical Rouge. Tropical Rouge. I feel like it's really meant to just brighten your day. And it gets very silly. I hope for 50 episodes here. Maybe. I don't know if we'll get to 50 episodes this time around. I mean, we could. Because last season had 50 episodes. Yeah. Eating Out of the Sky had 50 episodes in total. Oh yeah, I forgot. Delicious Party also has only 45 episodes. I thought it had more, but I think it's because they had their schedule got delayed because Toei got hacked, and so they got delayed by I think nearly a month, which is quite something. Well, I hope I know it may not. I can dream. Yeah, but at the same time, there was two 50 episode seasons back to back. Go Princess and Mahou Sky Precure. They're seasons that are back to back, and they are each 50 episodes long. So it might happen. It just depends. It depends. You gotta kind of like count every week up until the last week of January. And if it adds up, because sometimes they'll take off for like, they usually take off for like holidays or Christmas and stuff like that. And sometimes they'll take a week off for special events as well. But if you can calculate it right, it should end up with around 48 to 50 episodes. So maybe hopefully as long as nothing happens, it should be fun. 100 episodes when? I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be a season with 100 episodes, because then they'd have to do it they'd have to air Precure twice a week in order to get to that. Or it would have to be a season that basically has a season 2 and not really a sequel. I guess you could say that the seasons that did get a sequel could count as almost having 100 episodes. But I don't know. I think it depends. But something that is interesting is that this season, Wonderful Precure is going to hit the milestone of 1,000 episodes in total for the franchise. And if I'm right, that should happen. Let me see. Right now, episode 7 is the 987th episode of the Precure franchise. So if I count right, so that would mean episode 10 is going to be the 990th. So episode 20 of Wonderful Precure. I hope they have something special that happens, because that is going to be the 1,000th episode of the season. Of the franchise in total. And that's something to celebrate. So they better do something. I hope they do something. I'm pretty sure they're gonna commemorate it in some way. 1,000 episodes of a franchise is like extremely huge. Mass collab? What do you mean? Precure has collabed. The Precure seasons have collabed with each other a million times. Bring all the Precures together. Kevin, you have no idea. They've done that already. A bunch of times. There's Precure All-Stars. Precure All-Stars basically brings all of the cures together. In some of the more recent entries, they changed the name a little bit, and they didn't have all of the cures because there's nearly like 100 cures. There's like 80. I think if you count all 4 cures right now, in Wonderful Precure, I think there's 86, I want to say? Like, if you just count the official, lead cures. I thought it would be original. No, sorry. It's existed, for over a decade. It's okay. Yeah, episode 20. I hope they're bound to do something. I'm sure of it. They gotta commemorate it in some way. Why wouldn't they? Wait, I'm curious. Let me count all the official cures that there are. Let me see. Okay, this could take a bit. Wait. Let me just go on. Okay, I am literally going to count how many Precure there are. I might not say it out loud so I don't spoil anything, because some Precures are mid-season cures and they appear like during the middle of the season, so that might count as a spoiler for some people. So I'm just gonna count them in my head. Let me see. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay. Let me just make sure this is up to date. It's almost up to date. It should work. Okay. 1, 2. Wait. What? Okay, they've kind of skipped the little icons for some of them. That's a shame. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 plus. Trying not to say too much in my head so you guys don't get like spoiled too much. Okay. I counted 78 minus Wonderful Precure. Sorry if I was quiet for a second. I didn't want to spoil anything for those who don't want to be spoiled by how many total cures. Oh, it was already listed. Oops. Okay. So 78 plus 4, so that brings us to... Yeah, there's 78 main cures, plus the wonderful cures, so 78 plus 4... There's 82 main cures right now. And that doesn't count some exclusive cures that appear in the movie exclusive cures that appear in the All-Stars franchises. I won't say who, but that's for you to find out if you ever watch any of the All-Stars movies. But yeah, there's 82 main cures as of 2024. As of at least March of 2024, there's 82. So they're only missing 18 more cures, and then we'll get to 100. That's quite a lot. That's a lot of magical girls. and is it bad for me to say I could actually name them all by memory? Because I could. I know them. I know them all. I know them all by memory. Yeah. There's a lot of them. I could name them, but I don't. Why would that be bad? I don't know. It's just something that I've always kept. It's always something that I always kept within me. I've always knew the names. I just whenever a new season comes out, I always just remember the names, and I remember all the seasons. I need to list them down, but I'm able to remember them all. I think there's actually I'm pretty sure there's a Precure quiz. Wait, actually name all the... I'm pretty sure there was, like... Oh, yeah, there's this quiz. Oh. I found this quiz. I found this quiz where you have to name them all in 15 minutes. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do the quiz? You guys might get spoiled if I do the quiz on stream. Do you guys mind? I mean, you won't exactly know, but like there might be, like, given the order, there might be like it might be vague. A vague hint. Go for it off stream. Okay. Maybe I'll do it off stream then, and I'll time it and see. Yeah, just in case there's anyone who wants to actually like watch at their own pace. I don't want to spoil anyone, but yeah, I could actually do this. Why is there 110? Oh, is it counting the other ones? I'm much more interested in your analysis than watching the series. That's fair. But yeah. Why is there 110? Why are they also counting? Are they counting the other cures that, like, the miscellaneous cures? It's fine, I don't mind being spoiled for anything. Yeah, but just in case there's anyone else that's watching that doesn't want to get spoiled. I just don't want to spoil that for them. Just in case, because some cures are technically spoilers. Although the toys kind of spoil, like the toys are kind of like a double-edged sword for that. The toys spoil the cures themselves, so. Yeah, so maybe I won't do it on stream, but I can try doing it. I can try doing it off stream, and I can show you guys the results. Or unless I do it now. What if I do it now, but I just don't show it on screen, and then I show you my result and how much time it takes? Should I do that? Should I try it like that? I mean, at least that way you guys won't be spoiled. The thing is, I'm just trying to remember the other miscellaneous cures, because I know the 82 main ones. Sure, why not? Okay. Also, hi Not, welcome! Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be focused for a bit. So don't mind me if I'm like, there's gonna be keyboard ASMR, I guess. Okay. I got, oh god, I feel pressure now. I'm not used to doing these kinds of things on stream. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the quiz. I'm gonna do the quiz, okay? I'm gonna start. Okay, so it does take 15 minutes, so I'm gonna, like, don't mind me if I'm quiet for a bit. I'm gonna try and complete the quiz. That's a lot of cures, yeah. Okay. Honestly, there might be a very few that I miss. Just because they might be miscellaneous cures, because there is a season that does have like a lot of international cures, and that's Happiness Charge Breaker, so I might not remember all of the specific ones from there, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Okay, but honestly, as long as I get the main ones, I feel like that's fine for me. Okay. So, okay, 3, 2, 1, go! god. I'm trying to spell it all fast. Hi, Jason Jamie, welcome! I can't spell! Oh yeah. Wait. What? Oh no, I'm missing one, but I think it's like it's not a main cure. Okay. Anyways. Then there's you. Then there's I already did her. Then you, and then you, then there's where am I at? And there's yeah, they have all the there's all of the like side cures from happiness charge. Oh, I get it now. Okay, I remember now which one. Okay, then. Hi Mac, welcome. I'm currently doing naming all the Precure. Then there's what's her name? Oh no. Oh, I remember. And then there's oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. I'm gonna ignore the happiness charge ones because there's like aside from the main four and the I'm remembering. What's her name? Ah! Okay, I'll skip it for now. Then we have as long as I get the main 80, that should be fine. Okay, oh god, there's 10 minutes. I'm scared. Ah! Here, then it's what am I missing? Okay. What am I missing? You looking for something on your PC? No. I'm completing a timed Precure. Name all the Precure list. What else? it's different under pressure. There's 8 minutes left. Last time I said there was 10 minutes left, there was like 10 minutes and 40 seconds left. Okay. I think I got all the main ones. What am I missing? One because I've heard of them, but I just haven't seen what happens. What else am I missing? I think I might have gotten them all except for the ones I don't know, can't remember off the top of my head that aren't, you know, oh wait, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. I can't believe I forgot those. That's what I was missing. Okay, I don't remember which other ones I'm missing. Because a lot of them are the international cures. Oh wait, what's her name? Oh, I remember. I know her design, but I can't remember her name. Oh no! Ah! What's her name? Precure. I can't think of it. Oh no! No! What's her name again? I'm gonna feel so silly for not remembering. There's like about 5 minutes left. I can't remember. No. What's her name? If I don't have all of them, because it's mostly cures that like the side cures. I got all the main cures. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys would be impressed, right? What's her name? I'm gonna feel so silly for not remembering. Oh no! Remember any of them now. Any of the other ones. But like I know them by I know them by like visual memory, but I can't remember their names. That was just sad, but you got almost all of them, so yay. can't remember. I'm gonna. I swear, when the timer goes up, should I just give up at this point? I mean, I got 97 out of 110. That's pretty good, right? There's only 13 that I forgot. That's pretty good, right? 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 That's. Okay, I'm gonna just screenshot my result and show you guys. I can't remember the rest. I'm so sorry. But okay, I'm just gonna press give up because I don't remember. I don't remember any of them, like any of the rest of them, and I'm gonna feel so bad for not remembering. Wait, no. You know what? Oh! Thank you for subscribing! I'm not sure who subscribed, but thank you so much! I forgot to put alerts here. At least you did your best at remembering all of them. It's okay, we all forget sometimes. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give up. Ah! Oh! I'm looking now, and I feel so silly for not remembering. Ah, okay, some of them were the. Okay. Ah! I feel so silly for not remembering these. It's okay. I did my best. Please don't come after me. I know them. Like some of them, I just legitimately could not remember, and others, I just. Cause some of them they don't actually they count as like. I don't want to spoil. But like some of them they're not obvious by name. But I didn't really remember them. I feel so bad. No. But I mean, 97 out of 110 is still pretty good, right? 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 Like I got it here. Wait, hold on. Let me get that. It's still pretty good. It is color me impressed. Head pass! Thank you for the head pass! I feel bad for not remembering some of them though. Cause it's like some of them are so obvious, and like some of them I remembered, and then others literally flew by my head. And some like I literally just I couldn't remember their name, but I knew they existed. It's okay. Okay, so this is. Let me show you the result. I'm not gonna show the full list because I don't want to spoil anyone. I mean, I know there's a bunch of it's just a bunch of names, but still, I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, wait, hold on. Where's he? See, this was my result. There's 97 of them, and I got 97 of them right, and there was 110 in total. So there was only 13 that was missing. I mean, technically, there could have been more, like, given some of the ones in the list. There's a particular one that I won't say the name of. But yeah, technically there's more of from that specific Cure's team. But I'm not gonna say what. Rana! Thank you for the $5! May I fluff your ears? Fluffy ears? Thank you for the fluffs! That's really good. Thank you! I still feel bad though, because like, part of me wishes I could have gotten all of them right, you know? I feel bad for not remembering all of them. But at least for the main ones, I remember them all. You know? Like, I could literally name all of the main ones off the top of my head. That's 88%, so that's pretty good. Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's my Precure score. Maybe I should do this quiz at some point, later on, and see if I can beat my score without, like, you know, I just forget about the list and then do it again. Your Precure knowledge is truly compendious. Thank you. But yeah, and some of these I did know them by face, and like I did. Some of them I did know, but I couldn't remember their names, or I just forgot about them. But yeah, now that I remember, it was like, oh, they were a part of the list. But it's okay. I'll get it next time. Okay. I think. How long have we been going for? Okay, I know it's a little bit short, but I think I'll end the stream here. Okay, so yeah, we're just a little bit shy of 2 hours. It's okay. Okay. So let's see who we can raid to finish off the night. Oh, okay. Nori is live. Nori is doing some CA March stuff. So we're gonna raid into Nori, and she's been I think she's been only live for like about an hour now, so that should work. Okay, so when we usually raid into someone, we usually leave them a little message, and that message is Miracle Twinkle Raid! So we're gonna raid into Nori, so don't forget to say hi to her for me, and also don't forget to follow her rules as well. And yeah, thanks for streaming. I work so much better when I listen to someone like you talk about your interests. I'm glad. Thank you for stopping by, Dr. Mentaros. Okay, so yeah, tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I will be streaming on Wednesday, and Wednesday we are doing, which could possibly be the finale of not Wonderful Precure. Too much Precure on my mind. The finale of Pokemon Indigo Disc! We're doing the collab with Kendra, Curtis, and Lance! So it could be the finale! What will we find? What will we find in Area Zero? Area Zero! Yeah, Area Zero. Yeah, we're gonna go back there again. And then, on Thursday, we will be continuing Undertale Yellow! And then, on Friday, we will be having what I hope is going to be our first vertical stream. I'm gonna try Fall Guys, but vertically this time. So, if you don't know, the vertical streams, basically you can live stream on YouTube Shorts now. So I'm gonna give that a try. And I'm gonna give it a try with Fall Guys. So yeah, hopefully everything works out and I can get the setup right. But yeah, that's gonna be on Friday, and then on Saturday we'll have our weekly members only watch along for Wonderful Precure. Okay. So, and I do just want to thank Radon again for the